As much as I hate this guy, making a guide for his questline is a must. We can enjoy unique questline rewards such as Magic Scorpion Charm, unique Puppet Ashes that you can buy from him, and lastly, his set. And of course, we will know what he is plotting under Ranni's service, and as always, a full walkthrough will be released after this quick guide, so let's jump right to it. Before going through this guide, I suggest checking out both of my Ranni's quest guides on the side so you can know how to go in this place and to be under her service. Check the description section or the card here. And now after Ranni introduced you to Seluvis and the others at Ranni's Rise, visit Seluvis in his tower not far from Ranni's. To accept your first task from him, he will give you Seluvis potion and ask you to give it to Nephili. Not just Nephili, but this potion can involve other NPCs in the game as well. And before we move on, here's a word of advice. If you want to complete Seluvis' quest, don't progress Ranni's questline, especially do not give the Finger Slayer blade to her or else Seluvis will die. Step 2 is disposing of the potion, and you do have 3 ways to do so. First is taking to Gideon Ofnir and exhausting his dialogue until the subject goes to Nephili and give him the potion instead of giving it to Nephili herself. Second is directly giving the potion to Nephili, and lastly, the third option is giving it to the Dung Eater. And if you already progress in his quest, I will be covering all the outcomes later, so stay tuned for that. Step 3 is regardless of what path you pick, after disposing of the potion, head back to Seluvis and complete your task. As a reward, he will teach you with sorceries, and of course, you can progress his questline, and from here, buy all the sorceries that he offers, and this is part of his questline. Step 4 is finding his filthy secret lair where he keeps his dolls. As you might have guessed, this NPC has a thing for dolls. You can find his lair near his tower rise, buried in the ruins. Go there and uncover a secret path to it. Head inside and discover his doll collection. Head to the inner section and find another illusory wall. The secret room contains a doll of which NPC you had chosen when disposing the potion, and if you gave it to Nephili, the body is here. If you decided to give it to the Dung Eater, here he is, and you can buy his Spirit Puppet Ashes for 5 Starlight Shards. Down to step 5 is confronting Seluvis about the Lair. Select the dialogue option about the Lair. He will be surprised that you found it and let you access his puppet shop. Buy at least 1 puppet and you are good to go. Okay, a moment of silence and deep breaths. This move makes you like him, and just kidding, just move on to the next step. Step 6 is getting a Starlight Shard for Seluvis so you can acquire more puppets and progress his quests. What I do here is to go to the south section of Limgrave near the bridge to Weeping Peninsula. There's a camp here where you can get a Starlight Shard, and you can get this item around the world, but this location always comes to mind. Get the Starlight Shard and you are done. Well, if you want more Starlight Shards on the other hand, check the link below for all locations for this item. Step 7 is reporting back to Seluvis after getting the Starlight Shard. Talk to him and select the dialogue, I want a new puppet, obtain another puppet, and a new dialogue option will appear. Choose about the scheme and he will tell you about his plans to betray Ranni, making her one of his puppets. It is pretty sick, to be honest. Next is choosing the option, I am interested, to make you an accomplice in his ploy. Lastly, he will ask you to find an Amber Starlight to make the special potion for Ranni. We are about to finish this questline, and if you are in straight to the point guides, tips and tricks like this one, or you just love Japanese role-playing games, you are in the right place. Consider subscribing to the channel and enjoy weekly content, and liking the video will help me more than you can imagine. Now for step 8. We need to find an Amber Starlight, and Altus Plateau is the next destination. Starting from Altus Junction side of Grace, we can find an Amber Starlight not far from here in an enclosed area. From the side of Grace, head north and head inside the cave to find the area I mentioned. The key item that we are looking for is just sitting right in the middle. Step 9 is reporting back to Seluvis and giving him the Amber Starlight that we just got. After the disgusting lines about how excited he is about the ploy, talk to him again and get your magic scorpion chime talisman and reload your game and talk to him again and determine that a special potion, the Amber Draught, is ready for disposal. Step 10 is my most hated step in this questline. Go to Ranni's Rise and we will now betray Ranni by administering the Amber Draught to her. Choose the option Administer Draught. Ranni will wake up with utter disappointment in you, and being a demigod of course, she knows about the ploy that Seluvis and you arranged. After her hurting lines about you, I can't take this to be honest, talk to him until she kills you, and that is pretty painful, right? So we are down with the final steps and thank God it's about to end. Wrapping up with the final steps, and after you revive, you'll see that Ranni disappeared, making her questline end. You'll have a way to reverse this later, of course, and I will show you how. Go to Seluvis Rise and determine his deceased state. It's good for you. I don't have any regrets. And get his set, and that's the entirety of Seluvis' questline. I do have bonus steps for you guys. Hang on a sec. Pidia is a dull lover like Seluvis, and he is the one that will help you find the Amber Starlight location, but seems I'm here to guide you, we skip that part. Visit his location and determine he is being tortured by his dolls. After he dies, get Dolores' puppet and Nephili's puppet if you gave the potion to Nephili. And as I mentioned, I hate this guy a lot, but hey, just do it for the rewards. Wait for the full walkthrough with all the dialogues as well, and as always, I hope you find this guide useful. If you learn a thing or two, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Drop your questions below and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and once again, this is JRPG Samurai. Stay awesome and safe, and I will catch you on the next one.